Let's begin with the first video. The following clip was uploaded to XADV Official in March 2026. In the video, an urbex explorer named Leon sets out to explore an abandoned restaurant with his friends. It's important to note that he had already visited the location once during daylight, and it felt far more like a dangerous hangout for criminals than a haunted place. This time, however, they cautiously make their way through the building in complete darkness. Early on, they notice clear signs of drug use, reinforcing the idea that the building has likely been taken over by drug dealers and other criminals. As they continue exploring, they repeatedly hear strange noises echoing throughout the building. One of Leon's friends even insists that it feels like someone is hiding in the darkness, silently watching them. The deeper they venture inside, the worse things become. One of Leon's friends also begins pointing out subtle changes from the last time he visited the restaurant, making it clear that someone had been inside very recently.
This is where the electric chair was. Okay, it's not here. Okay, I'm telling you, there was a chair.
What the fuck is that?
See all these wires?
Bro, that's recent, bro.
You're joking, bro.
What? Oh. Yo, y'all are scaring the shit out of us, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That looks like blood, but what I think it is, it's the soda. Because these are the soda, like, strings.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm telling you, there was a chair right here. And there's, like, wires and stuff all going through the chair, bro. Tell me that's not creepy, bro.
I'm getting confused as to where we are. No, I know where we are. I know where we are.
Hey, shine your...
Because
I
in
swear
here...
I just saw
look,
a light behind there.
No.
Or is that just us?
It's from us. It's from us. Because look, this is just the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just... Yeah. That's where this is the blocked area. We unlocked it now.
That's funny.
I fucking swear to God, I heard a thump over there.
A what? A phone?
A thump.
It's probably the...
Don't say
I
that.
swear to God, dude.
Don't see that.
No, I swear to
This room is actually really creepy.
That's
what I wanna like. Yeah.
Oh God, fuck.
What the fuck is that?
That was JP, but...
Bro. That sounded like it came from over there. Alright, y'all ready to leave, bro? This is gonna be...
It's small like the guys, too.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yo.
Holy shit.
What?
That's insane.
Come look. What the fuck?
What? Hold on.
Why is that here, though? Like, why is that just in a restaurant?
I'm
You know
shutting this.
No. We have to investigate.
No, that's disrespectful. No,
It's
that's
just
weird.
laying out.
No,
Open
that's
it again.
weird.
Open it again.
Oh my fucking
Why is it like moist? Look.
Did y'all hear that?
Because I just touched it.
It's probably... Here, open it
Dude,
again.
y'all got me paranoid. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, bro. I mean...
Oh my
Dude, I
God.
heard something from over there.
I don't want to be peeking in the ladies' room, bro.
You are being annoying.
Well, I am now. That's... Okay, that's creepy, bro.
Was that there before, what?
I haven't been back here before. That's the thing. I was too scared to come back here.
I feel like this used to be like a whorehouse for a minute or some shit.
After stepping out of the bathroom, their minds began racing. They no longer felt like they were exploring an abandoned restaurant. Instead, it felt as though they had wandered into someone's home uninvited, and the possibility that they weren't alone suddenly seemed very real. The piles of clothes scattered across the floor, combined with the distant noises echoing through the building, all pointed to the same conclusion. One or more homeless people were likely living inside. Before leaving for good, the group decided to explore the last remaining sections of the building. Eventually, they made their way back toward the bathrooms one final time, hoping to confirm that no one was there and to calm their nerves, but something had changed. When they returned, the bathroom door was now shut and locked from the inside.
But maybe
I just don't want to risk it.
Is there a fucking light or is that just me?
Where?
You don't...
No, that's
Yo.
a bag. That's a bag.
Move your leg.
Move your light, move your light. God,
Dude, it does look like a light,
that
though.
fucking looks like
I don't
a
know.
light,
Here,
bro. That's
I don't know
like-
if you can tell on camera.
Dude, that fucking
You can.
scared me, bro. That
Yeah,
shit-
okay, you can. Look. See? It looks like a light's going off under there. But it's just us. It's somehow like reflecting. It's probably from the mirrors. It is from the mirrors, you're right. But that dude... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! It is from the mirrors, you're right. But that dude... What? Holy fuck! What? Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Come on! Go! Okay, go. You're good. Holy fucking shit. What the actual fuck? I will stab that motherfucker. They're fucking coming. What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? Holy shit. Where was that person? How do we get there? Babe, come on, babe, come on, babe, come on.
I knew there was a fucking light.
You were right, bro. There was a light.
Dude, I thought I was tripping balls. I heard someone, but I thought yeah, dude, I was telling you, I was like, wait, shut up.
No, my heart is fucking racing.
I fucking told you I heard someone. Dude, yeah, no, I was telling you. Remember
what the actual fuck, bro?
From the little footage the explorers managed to capture, the individual appeared to be an older woman in extremely poor condition who had likely been living inside the abandoned restaurant. Her presence explained everything the group had noticed throughout the building. Then, their worst fear came true. The moment the locked bathroom door flew open, the woman suddenly lunged out and charged straight at them, sending the entire group into a panic. They immediately turned and sprinted down the corridor, desperately trying to escape. Leon and his friend managed to outrun her, putting as much distance between themselves and the woman as they possibly could.
What the actual fuck? Where? Yo, what the? Bro.
Let's go back to the car. Fuck that.
Yeah, go to the car, go to the car.
What the fuck? She went through the front door, so...
Bro, no, she went around. She went where we went.
In the end, the situation became far less mysterious and far more tragic. After making it outside, the group saw the woman again. This time, she appeared less like a threat and more like someone who was deeply troubled, possibly homeless, struggling with addiction, or suffering from mental illness with nowhere else to go except the abandoned restaurant. The signs throughout the building strongly suggested that she had been living there. The piles of clothes, the belongings scattered around, and the changes Leon had noticed since his previous visit all pointed to the restaurant being her home. Viewed from that perspective, it's not surprising that she eventually snapped. To her, a group of strangers had entered what little safe space she had left and began filming it. While her reaction was frightening, it may have simply been the desperate response of someone trying to protect the only place they could call home. The group also believed that she followed them out of the building before finally disappearing into the darkness. Number 2. In this video, YouTubers John and Tim explore an abandoned yacht factory in Knoxville, Tennessee. According to John, the land where the factory was built was once an ancient Native American burial site. Over the years, the location has become the subject of numerous local legends, with reports of mysterious deaths, unexplained disappearances, and alleged paranormal activity. As a result, the abandoned factory is now considered by many to be one of the most haunted places in Knoxville. Despite its dark reputation, John and Tim decide to investigate the massive factory in the middle of the night. John begins the video by venturing deep inside the building, immediately pointing out just how enormous it is, far larger than almost anything he has explored before. As they cautiously make their way through the empty factory, a loud banging noise suddenly echoes through the building.
I hear banging coming back here, Tim. Do you hear it?
I do hear that.
What is that?
Dude, that sounds like it's coming against that wall.
Dude, let's walk over there and see what that is. I've never been in a place this big. I hear something behind us. What is that banging?
Dude, that is loud. What is that scream?
I just saw a light, dude. I just saw a light up there in the top.
Sounds like work going on.
I know, it sounds like somebody working. Hold still.
Looks like
Hello? Is there a way to get up there?
After hearing the loud noises, it becomes clear that something or someone is inside the factory with them. Moments later, John spots a flickering light in the distance. He calls out, hoping whoever is there will respond, but is met with complete silence. To their surprise, The banging doesn't stop. Instead, it continues, growing louder and seemingly closer with every passing moment, making it increasingly difficult to tell whether someone is approaching them through the darkness.
What?
Sounds like something's coming this way.
It's getting closer.
Dude, that is getting closer. Sounds like it's about that time right there. He's going backwards now.
There's something up there. Oh my God, dude. I'm starting to... You okay? Oh, you're in water, dude.
Dude, what is that? Dude, get out from under here. I can't be in here anymore.
Yeah. That sounds like somebody walking.
How do we get up there?
That's what I'm wondering. You want to walk down?
Yeah, we can go down that way.
God, it sounds like people.
Keep an eye up there, bro, because I don't know if there's somebody walking up there messing with us.
I know. Just walk on down. Dude, I see something leaning against it right there. Right there.
Oh, I see that.
Is that like a steps going up? I think somebody's made a homemade contraption. Yeah, it's a piece of metal they leaned up there.
Oh, that's so sketchy.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, there's somebody here. There's somebody here. We don't want no trouble. We're just filming.
Dude, what do we get into?
After noticing a makeshift staircase, the two explorers decide to investigate the upper level. However, as they begin climbing the stairs, a sudden loud banging noise echoes through the building, startling them both. The bang almost seems like a warning, as if someone had realized they were getting closer and wanted them to stop before reaching the upper floor. Clearly shaken, the two explorers call up toward the second floor, explaining that they mean no harm and are only there to film the abandoned factory.
They're right above us.
They are.
Something.
There's got to be more than one up there. Man, this is creepy, Tim. This is insane.
I'm gonna freak out by that hole right there.
I know. There's got to be somebody in here with us. There's just got to be. Oh, there's an elevator shaft over here. Let's go. I swear I thought I heard something right here. Dude, I just heard something walk right above us again.
Dude, it's been following us the whole
Something's following us up here. Somebody's here. There's got to be somebody here. Dude, I'm sketched out beyond. Okay, we made it a little bit farther. What the hell was that? Oh my God, dude.
Bro, what is that? It sounds like the whole building's gonna come down.
Let's go this way, man. Let's go this way. I'm getting really super sketched out. All right, guys. I don't have my piece on me. We're hearing stuff.
I can't believe you left that.
I know, man. I can't believe I left it either. Guys, we're going to get out of here. I think it's time to wrap it up. I don't know what kind of danger we're in. I'm pretty sure someone's here, and I do not know what their intentions are, nor do I want to find out what their intentions are. Dude, that come from over here.
What is that?
Holy shit, dude, get out of here. Oh, my God, dude. Oh God, dude, let's go.
It's evident that a man dressed entirely in black is standing in the darkness, staring intently at the two explorers. The moment they spot him, they immediately turn and run out of the building, heading straight back to their cars. To make matters even more disturbing,
There's got to be somebody in here with us.
if you look closely at the footage, you can clearly see a man dressed entirely in black, attempting to hide in the darkness. It's impossible to say whether this was the same individual they later encountered, but it certainly seems likely. A more grounded explanation is that he was a squatter or homeless individual living inside the abandoned factory who didn't want anyone entering what he considered his space. At first, he appears to have made loud banging noises in an attempt to scare the explorers away while remaining hidden. When that didn't work, he finally revealed himself, and that alone was enough to send John and Tim running from the building. Now, number 3. In January 2026, this video was uploaded by a British urban explorer documenting his investigation of an abandoned hotel in Welwyn, England. Before entering, he carefully walked around the property, searching for an entrance while also making sure there were no security guards nearby. During this time, he explained that although the hotel had been abandoned for years, he had heard it was still under surveillance and that guard dogs had even been spotted on the property. Knowing this, he admitted he was nervous about entering but decided to continue with the exploration anyway to see what remained inside the abandoned hotel. After finally finding a way in, he spent the next 10 minutes cautiously making his way through the building, carefully navigating the decaying structure while listening for any signs that someone else might be inside. But then,
I just want to find a swimming pool. The outside swimming pool is cool enough. Hey! Whoa!
Right, Jesus, fucking move in there!
Sorry. I'm
How the fuck did you get in?
an explorer. So we're through the gate.
Oh, you came and broke in?
No, I didn't break it.
You got into the building?
Yeah, I just climbed over the fence. I'm an urban
How
explorer.
did you get into this building?
The door was just open.
So you broke in, so you could hear the dogs outside?
It was open. I didn't hear the dog.
Let's wait, Nelson, come on.
Listen, I'm.
I don't give a fuck, mate.
Okay.
There's signs all over the place.
Okay.
Hey, there a minute.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm an urban explorer. I climbed over the gate and the door was open. I film it all.
So you jumped over a fence, which is breaking and entering into the property.
No, that's just civil trespassing.
Same fucking difference, dickhead. Don't fucking move.
Okay, that's fine. I just got bitten by a fucking dog. Holy shit. I just got bitten by a dog. God.
as the situation escalated into something genuinely dangerous, the explorer did everything he could to calm it down. He explained to the man, who appeared to be a security guard, that he was only there to document the abandoned hotel and had no intention of causing any damage. Despite his attempts to defuse the situation, he pointed out that the damage had already been done. He had already been attacked and bitten by the guard dog, and his main priority was preventing the encounter from spiraling any further out of control. The guard, who was visibly angry, seemed to realize just how serious the situation had become, especially after noticing the injury. Rather than escalating things further, he chose to back down, allowing the explorer to leave without any additional confrontation.
Walk you off the side.
That's okay.
Right, for future reference, however you've
Yes, sir.
this or filming this, because I don't want myself on the fucking internet.
Of course, I won't put you on the...
Let people know not to fucking come here.
Okay, that's
We
fine.
have plenty of signs. We have plenty of signs around saying dogs. I don't know how many more signs I can put saying dogs. There's 6 going up the fucking road. So whenever you climbed over a fence, you had to go past the sign saying dogs are roaming free on this side.
Okay.
How the fuck did you get in here? Yeah,
climbed
he
over the
walked through
gate,
here
so-
because the door was open because I was outside with the fucking dogs. So him, that way for a minute. Take him that way. Any more?
Just me, sir.
I want him away from my fucking dog. They're gonna rip his feet now. Wait. Wait.
Do you get many people coming in? Yes. Yeah, that's fair enough.
You're so fucking lucky with the dogs.
Yeah, one of them got me, but it's okay. I understand why you have them.
Yes.
Where did you get over?
I went under the back fence. Right at the back, there's a little... It's raised a little bit.
Probably your best bet then.
I can go the same way, that's no worries.
Probably your best bet. He's got the keys. I'm not dicking around.
It's alright. Am I free to go?
Yeah.
Right on.
Sounds a bit you were lucky with the dogs. Please pass the word on because the next one might not be.
Yeah, I'll make sure no one comes down here. Thank you. Have a nice day. What the fuck?
Let's continue with number 4. This creator has always been known for doing crazy things in his motor vlogs, but this was probably the wildest stunt of them all. Together with a friend, he decided to ride through an abandoned shopping mall, but not in the way you'd normally expect.
Mano, é sinistro o lugar. Vou ligar aqui as lanternas. Sinistro, né? Não, só pensa em cima.
Meu Deus do céu, dá medo, hein? Mano do céu, é cheio de olho na parede, velho.
They rode through the mall's long hallways, weaving their motorcycles through the abandoned corridors of the massive building. At first, it seemed like they had the entire place to themselves, but it quickly became clear that they weren't alone.
Ô tio, ô, que é isso, irmão? Ixi, não tem dinheiro não. Não tem, né? Só nós veio aqui pra conhecer.
Ô louco, tio, dá um realzinho aí, tio. Você conhece um montão aí, você não tem um real.
Você tem algum dinheiro aí, Renato?
Não tenho, não trouxe dinheiro não, mano.
Ô louco, tio, dá um real aí, tio.
Ixi, pior que não tem nada. Não, ô, sai pra lá com esse negócio aí, não.
The man initially appeared to be homeless and simply approached them, seemingly asking for spare change. But the situation changed instantly when he suddenly pulled out a knife. Moments like this are a reminder that abandoned buildings can be unpredictable, and it's always important to be prepared for the possibility of encountering someone living inside.
Calma aí. Vai querer assaltar nosso parceiro? Qual que é, velho? A gente tá gravando um vídeo aqui, mano. E aí? Mas é assim que pede dinheiro, mano?
Você arrancou uma faca pra mim, cuzão?
Larga a faca aí, fazendo favor. Por que você tá na covardia?
Aí. Parece faca de cadeia? Você tava preso?
Por que tá na covardia, mano? Você quer dinheiro, você pede. Se a gente não tem, você vai querer roubar a gente? Você tá mais com quem aqui? Vai querer ligar pra polícia?
Não, deixa ele que se foda.
Caralho, você me deu um susto, viado. Pode continuar sua caminhada, mano. Pode continuar. Caralho, velho, levei um susto, mano.
O cara brota do nada, mano. E essa faca aí que nós vai fazer?
Joga fora, mano. Caralho, velho.
Sai andando, tio.
Caralho, mano, tô tremendo, viado.
Let's continue with number 5. This YouTuber's videos often capture the eerie beauty of abandoned places, the personal belongings left behind, the faded photographs, and the lives that seem to have simply been walked away from. But this exploration was different. This wasn't just another abandoned house. It was a discovery that made him question whether he should even continue filming what he had found. Because sometimes the stories these places tell aren't just sad. They're haunting reminders of our own mortality.
Alright guys, so we're starting off this video in the living room. And as you can see, this is a time capsule. Everything is left behind. Things are a bit of a mess. There are squirrels in here. When we came up to this place, we knew there was something special about it. We didn't realize what we were going to find. It's pretty disturbing, pretty sad, but it's part of the story of life, and we really wanted to show you guys this. So as you can see, well, probably there's a lot of yarn in these cabinets. The woman that lived here was an avid knitter, and this is actually one of her pieces right there on the wall. Pretty awesome. Very talented woman.
When Jamie first entered the house, he immediately knew there was something special about it. From the outside, it looked like just another abandoned home, quietly waiting to tell its story. Inside, however, everything had been left almost exactly as it was. The living room was completely intact, and a Sudoku puzzle still sat on a chair, as if someone had simply put it down to make a cup of tea and never returned. The calendar remained frozen on 2018. As Jamie continued through the house, he discovered cabinets filled with collectibles, royal figurines, real silver spoons, and countless personal belongings. It painted the picture of someone who had once been outgoing, passionate, and full of life. But as the exploration moved upstairs, the tone changed completely.
dramatically. Take a look.
And this is why I'm going to show you something that you've probably never seen before in a video. I've never come across it. I've always been worried about something like this happening. And then it did. When we walked in here, we took a few steps in the door and we saw this on the ground. Now, for those who can't figure that, figure out what that is a body stain. And you can see right there, there's a walker. So, unfortunately, it seems that the woman who had lived here had taken a bad fall, landed on the floor, and that's where she expired, unfortunately. It's extremely sad to us. It took us a good 20 minutes to decide what we're going to do here, and despite it feeling weird, we figured we still need to tell the story because this is a good reminder to everybody that you need to check on your loved ones. It seemed this woman had passed and was laying here for God knows how long before she was found. So check in on your loved ones, guys. It's really creepy and sad.
For those who may not immediately recognize what they're looking at, that's where she died. The very woman who knitted those blankets, collected those figurines, polished the silver spoons, and slowly filled this house with memories over the course of a lifetime. Every room tells a story about who she was. The colorful clothes hanging in the wardrobe suggest someone who wasn't afraid to express herself. The carefully arranged collectibles, the family photographs, the unfinished Sudoku puzzle downstairs, each item paints the picture of a woman who enjoyed the simple routines of everyday life. A life that, at one point, must have felt completely ordinary, but now the only thing left is silence. Standing in that room, Jamie wasn't just looking at an abandoned house anymore. He was standing in the final chapter of someone's life, a place where time had seemingly stopped the moment she never walked out again, and that's what haunted him the most. One of Jamie's greatest fears has always been finding evidence that someone died inside the places he explores. Not because of ghosts or the paranormal, but because these moments are painfully real. Every abandoned home once belonged to someone. Every forgotten possession was once treasured. Every photograph captured a moment that mattered. This wasn't just another abandoned house. It was a reminder that one day, every one of us will leave behind the things we spent a lifetime collecting while the world quietly moves on without us. Let's continue with number 6. This YouTuber travels the world in search of abandoned places with his channel dedicated to exploring forgotten buildings and uncovering the stories they left behind. On this occasion, he set his sights on a property that looked incredibly promising. From the outside, it appeared untouched, and the old belongings visible through the windows suggested that much of the house had been left exactly as it was. But as any experienced urban explorer will tell you, a house that looks like an untouched gold mine is usually one of two things. Either it's already been completely emptied, or it's hiding something.
So, as I make my way down this very slippery path, ooh, God, yeah, very slippery. There we go. So the house is here. Now, I've been told that it's very easy to get in, and it has got a lot of stuff inside. And from here, it looks super cool. Let's go and have a look. I've now made it to the house, and it's quite obvious that nobody has lived in here or been here for a very long time. But look at this. This looks like it could be a really good find. Yeah, it looks full up, completely full up. Okay, let's go and have a look and see if we can find a way in. I think this door could be open.
With the front door unlocked, Colin quietly steps inside to begin his exploration. At first, everything seems fairly typical for an abandoned house. He slowly makes his way from room to room, documenting the belongings left behind. Among the items he discovers are old letters dated back to the early 2000s, suggesting that the property had been abandoned for more than 2 decades. Up to this point, it's a calm and peaceful exploration. But that sense of calm wouldn't last for long.
This is interesting. It looks like they've had a cat and it's been clawing at the wallpaper. And we're going to have a look upstairs now. Oh, this is so creepy. So creepy. I hate this because we've got closed doors and rooms that I've got no idea what's inside. Let's have a look in this one first. Oh my God. I really hope that's not what I think it is. Oh my God, I really hope that's not what I think it is. Oh, thank God for that. I need a minute. It's absolutely terrifying.
I think anyone who has explored an abandoned building can relate to that sudden spike of adrenaline. For a split second, Colin genuinely believed he had stumbled across human remains. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. Once his heart rate finally settled and he realized there was no immediate danger, he continued into the next bedroom, but the atmosphere changed the moment he decided to investigate an old suitcase.
Oh my God, there is actually... Oh, there's a dead cat. There is a dead cat in the suitcase lid. Oh, bless it. Look at it. Oh, that is so sad. I wonder if this was the cat who used to live here. Maybe the owner was taken to hospital, passed away, no family, and the cat had nowhere to go, and it just died here.
It's one of the saddest realities of abandoned homes. If an owner is suddenly taken to the hospital and later passes away, with no family or friends checking on the property, any pets left inside may have no way to escape. It's very possible that this was the same cat that left the claw marks scattered across the walls, desperately trying to get out after being trapped inside the house. It's a heartbreaking reminder that abandonment doesn't only affect the people who once lived there.
Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is _.
Did you catch it? Let's take a closer look.
Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is _.
The most logical explanation for a movement like this is almost always the wind. Old drafty houses are well known for making curtains sway on their own, but if you look closely, that's not how a curtain normally moves in the wind. Instead of gently swaying back and forth, it appears to be pulled sideways, almost as if someone or something had brushed past it from behind. Of course, there's no way to know for certain what caused it, but it's unusual enough that even Colin stopped and questioned what he had just seen. After thoroughly searching the entire house, Colin was completely convinced that he was alone. So, what actually caused the curtain to move? Was it simply a squatter hiding somewhere in the house, remaining perfectly still until he passed by? Or was it just an unusual draft that created an illusion? Some viewers have even suggested it could have been something paranormal. Whatever the explanation, it's one of those moments that leaves far more questions than answers. Let's continue with number 7. This video was uploaded in July 2025 and follows two German YouTubers, Leon and Marco, as they embark on a cross-country road trip through France. Their goal is simple: to document as many abandoned locations as possible along the way. After driving through the French countryside for several hours, they finally arrive at a secluded, abandoned house. Parking their car nearby, they quietly circle the property in search of a way inside. Before entering, the two mention that they're slightly concerned about the neighbors. Even though the house appears abandoned, they're aware that exploring deserted properties can quickly attract unwanted attention. After finding an entrance, they quietly step inside and begin exploring the forgotten home. But almost immediately after stepping inside, they heard something coming from deeper within the house.
Mal gucken, ob da drüben die Nachbarn am Fenster stehen. Da ist halt Licht an. Wenn man hier drinnen rumleuchtet.
Guck mal, noch so eine alte Kasse, die praktisch wie eine Schreibmaschine hier.
Jetzt passiert.
Hä? Raus, da kommt jetzt einer hier, natürlich. Hat einer gegen die Wand gehämmert. Ja.
Ich hab's noch geahnt, ey. Was ist hier wieder los?
Der kommt da jetzt doch safe rum.
Wir kriegen jetzt schon Besuch. Hat gerade wer am Fenster geklopft vorne und Leon hat sich zu Tode erschrocken. Wird uns jetzt hier gleich entgegenkommen. Zu viel Licht gemacht. Hello?
After hearing someone aggressively banging on the window, the explorers immediately sprinted out of the room and rushed outside to investigate. They cautiously approached the window where the banging had come from, but despite searching the area, they couldn't find anyone. Eventually, they returned to their car, debating what had just happened and going back and forth for several minutes. It was then that they noticed someone standing on the opposite side of the building, silently watching them from a distance. The individual remained completely still, making no attempt to approach or identify themselves, simply observing the two explorers from afar. Deciding not to take any chances, they chose to leave the area and continue their road trip at a different location.
Ey, guck mal, hier ist auch ganz viel Kohle. Das ist alles frisch gestapelt. Guck mal.
Was?
Also frisch gestapelt nicht, aber das sieht richtig fresh aus.
What? Ey Junge, das ist doch... Also dieser Bereich hier gefällt mir nicht.
Das sind Tiere.
Oh, mein Herz, Alter.
Man hört Geräusche.
Ich bin schon wieder in den Spinnenweben. Ich fühle mich irgendwie richtig unwohl.
Ich auch, ich höre komische Geräusche.
Aber Junge, guck doch mal das auch, wie die geordnet hier die Sachen stehen. Es ist lost, das war vorne verbarrikadiert und alles.
Ja. Na komm.
Du gehst vor.
Ich gehe vor, okay.
Oder ich mit der Heugabel.
Hello? Hello? Hey, die Tiere. Hier ist der Hausflur, da ist die Eingangstür. Hier ist die Tür zu.
After hearing noises coming from deeper inside the building, the explorers immediately called out to make their presence known. Receiving no response, they cautiously followed the sounds, searching room after room while continuing to announce themselves. Despite their best efforts, no one ever answered, nor did they find anyone hiding inside. What they did find, however, were several rooms that appeared to have been recently occupied, with clear signs that someone had been living in the building not long before their arrival. But they didn't jump to any conclusions and continued exploring. After finishing their search of the lower floors, they made their way up into the attic. That's where they stumbled upon the real problem.
Von wann ist die? 1979.
Ja. Boah, diese Bilder, ey. Oh, man hörte mal was, ey, es Tropfen und so.
Ja, man denkt, das sind Schritte oder sowas.
Ja,
ne?
Ich dachte gerade schon, es kommt irgendwer. Das Ding ist, wir sind von da drüben hochgekommen und hier geht's aber wieder runter. Wahrscheinlich in einen Teil des Hauses, von dem man, ja, wo man nur von hier hinkommt, aber da ist eine Tür. Als wenn sich hier so zwei Häuser einen Dachboden teilen.
Ja, echt unsafe hier.
Ich fühle mich hier mega unwohl, ne? Ich will am liebsten nur kurz alles einmal abfilmen und wieder raus, ey. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ich glaube, das liegt an der...
Krass, warum bist du so anfällig?
Ich glaube, wegen der ersten Location irgendwie war mich das jetzt so... Ich habe schon wieder Angst, dass da jetzt irgendwer das Licht irgendwo sieht.
Ich denke ja auch immer dann bei sowas direkt ans Paranormale, ey. Wenn du hier reinkommst und so ein schlechtes Gefühl schon direkt hast.
Ja, wer weiß.
After hearing another series of strange noises echoing through the building, the explorers still had no idea who or what was responsible for the commotion. Once again, they tried to investigate, but the result was the same as before. Despite searching the area, they found nothing. With every unanswered noise, the tension continued to build, leaving them increasingly uneasy about what might be hiding inside the building. Considering this, and the fact that they had already been exploring throughout the night, they ultimately decided to call it a night and end the investigation. Let's continue with number 8. In this video, a YouTuber and his friends set out to explore an abandoned school somewhere in the United States. The school had been abandoned since 1973, and after sitting vacant for nearly half a century, it had developed a reputation as a hotspot for criminal activity. There have been multiple reports of assaults and shootings in the surrounding area, and according to local legends, it is also considered one of the most haunted schools in the country. Despite its disturbing reputation, the group decides to investigate the school in the middle of the night. The moment they step inside, they're greeted by disturbing graffiti covering the walls. As they make their way through the long hallways, they discover several spent bullet casings, along with a large rock that appears to have dried blood on it, making it immediately clear that this wasn't just an abandoned building. It had become the scene of more recent and unsettling activity. As they continue exploring the upper floors, they begin finding signs that someone may actually be living inside the building. Makeshift sleeping areas, scattered belongings, and other traces of recent human presence suggest they may not be alone. Even so, the explorers brush off the warning signs, convincing themselves that the building is empty as they continue deeper into the school.
With a star, I don't know what that means. Madeline. Who the hell is Madeline? Madeline was something. Sorry. Madeline McCann. Help me. Someone's drawing some satanic, maybe, I don't know. Guys, I actually think someone lives here. There's food and drink and shit. I think someone does stay here.
After hearing a series of mysterious noises, the two explorers stop in their tracks and stare toward the direction they seem to be coming from. The sound resembles metal scraping across the floor, as if someone were slowly dragging a heavy object through the building. After building up the courage to investigate, they cautiously head toward the source of the noise. But despite searching the area, they find nothing. Instead, they make another unsettling discovery. Scattered across the floor are even more spent bullet casings, reinforcing the feeling that this abandoned school had become a place far more dangerous than its decaying appearance suggested.
Something's coming. Hello? It's probably just an explorer, man. Hello? Are you an explorer? He's talking to me, he's not gonna fucking kill us.
He obviously does not want us here.
Hello?
Look at these.
Actually, don't go near more.
After hearing the sound of footsteps, the explorers stop and look toward the dark hallway where the noise is coming from. Moments later, a man suddenly emerges from the darkness before quickly disappearing into another room. Believing he might simply be another urban explorer, the group stays where they are and politely calls out to him, but instead of responding, the man suddenly opens fire. Realizing they had made a terrifying mistake and that this was no fellow explorer, the group immediately turns around and sprints out of the building, escaping as gunshots echo through the abandoned school.